warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Afifa Nabila and I come from 2BI4C, and in this video I would like to fulfill English language teaching media assignment. And the assignment is presenting RPP or syllabus in certain students. And the material that I choose in creating RPP is offering help and its responses. And I choose the student of class 12 in senior high school. And the time allocation is 2 lesson hours, and I divided into 6. And the first one is orientation, and then the learning core that are speaking, listening, writing, reading, and closing. Alright, and we move to the learning objective. And the learning objective from the material that I conducted is students will learn to analyze the needs and characteristics to the audience to tailor their help materials effectively, and then students will develop skills necessary to effectively offer help and support to others. And the last one is student can improve clear communication skill by practicing articulating complex concepts in simple language using clear instruction and explanation. And we move to the next section is introduction, and I give 10 minutes for this section. The first one is orientation, and in this section the teacher greets and asks how the learner are doing student, and the teacher invites the learner to pray together, and also the teacher checks the attendance of the learner. And then after that there is a perception, and I choose to watch a clip of movie that contain with teaching material, and that is offering help. And after that teacher do the brainstorming, that discussing about the material about discussing material with the student. Let's to the video. Alright, we move to the next section, and there is a listening core, and I will give 60 minutes in this section, and I will divide into 4 parts, and that is 4 skills. And every single skills I'll give 15 minutes. And the first one is listening. In learning activities, the teacher presents some videos dialogue involving an over of service and how to respond to the over. And a student examine the interaction involving the over of service with visual display. And last one, student will identify the differences and similarities of each video by mentioning registered in video in terms of offering, accepting, rejecting the offer, and as seen as heard in the video. So in this section I will give some video recommendation, and they will watch, and in the end they will identify each registers. And the second one is reading. Students are giving some dialogues describing a situation where someone overhelps to another person. The response can be accepting or refusing, and they should read the text individually or in a small group. So in this section I will give some dialogues, and they should read every single dialogue that I give in Google Drive. And next, writing. After reading, students note the expression and phrases used in offering help. Students are asked to write a short letter or text message offering help to someone in a specific situation, and they use any expression and phrases they have learned from the previous listening and reading activities. So in this section, I'll give the website that contains many of registers, either accepting, asking, offering, and also refusing response. And the last one is speaking. After creating the dialogue, student works in pairs to practice the dialogue based on the letter or text message they have written, and they play the role of the help over and help receiver, and the teacher monitor and give feedback to each group. And the last part is closing, and I'll give 10 minutes. And the first one is evaluation. In evaluation, the teacher assigns pairs of students to present the result of their speaking practice or present the dialogue they have practiced. And during the presentation, the teacher gives positive feedback or provide opportunities for students to improve their expression and intonation. And the teacher reviews the learning objective and concludes today's lesson. And for the closing, after reviewing all of the material, the teacher closed the lesson by saying hamdana together, and the teacher say goodbye or greetings. Alright, that's all enough from what I delivered about RPPR syllabus. Thank you for your nice attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.